different variations of hummus, and they also have the vegetables on here. I mean local people. Right on one of the side lanes of the market is onions. And you got that freshness of the, oh, that melts in your mouth. That creamy avocado. This is our final main dish. Different variations of hummus, and they also have ful, which are fava beans, and then that's mainly what you eat here. And they prepare everything in the back. Everything is fresh, everything is handmade. There's some parsley on there, paprika, and some spice, and then finally some olive oil. Okay, so you gotta first add the chili garlic sauce and lemon for the classic. This is just the classic hummus plate right here first. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy it right in the center there. Destroy this beautiful piece of art, but it will go to good use. Oh yes. It's dense and it's balanced in flavor. Let me try some of the ful. When I was in Egypt, I used to eat ful every day, multiple times per day. It's awesome. I love ful so much. It's nice and lemony. The third dish, which is called musabaha, and it's actually way over here on this side. Musabaha is tahini with is the sesame paste, along with there's some chickpeas in here as well. I'm going up from this side where there's oil and paprika. That has a totally different texture and feel to it. As opposed to the hummus, this is more foamy and lighter. Those are the three dishes that they serve here. But it's so hard to decide which one to choose that they created a dish here that includes all three of the versions. So there's hummus in here, there's ful, and then there's the tahini with the chickpeas in it. That's musabaha. And then this is the royal trio with everything you could possibly want in the same plate. It's just all the best things in one plate. Yeah, I really like eating the hummus with onions. I think it works so well. I'm dipping into that olive oil as well.
I need to do it slowly, just a minute.
This gem of a hole-in-wall in Tel Aviv is called Sabich Tchernichovsky. And this is an amazing little Jewish Iraqi delicacy. It is a combination of hard-boiled eggs and fried eggplant within a pita. And then you go to one of those sandwich shops where they grab your bread and they pile in all the ingredients and they make your sandwich within like 10 seconds and you're ready to eat within 10 seconds. This place is not one of those places. It took at least like 5, maybe 6 or 7 minutes to make this sandwich. And he did everything with expertise, with focus, with love. He took the pita bread, he sliced it open. There are just layer upon layer of ingredients in here, and when you think he's gonna add the last layer, he keeps adding another layer. I think there's at least 2 or 3 layers of fried eggplant in here. There's an egg which he layered in so delicately. He sprinkled on some of the vegetables on here. There's some green onions and parsley and tomatoes and red cabbage. There's sesame paste. It's colorful. It's like an entire rainbow, the full rainbow spectrum of colors within this sandwich. This is one of the more pretty sandwiches maybe I've ever seen in my life. And David has instructed me the first thing you absolutely must have to do, you must do when you eat a sabich, is to give it a little handheld squish. And that kind of mingles all the ingredients, gets those sauces, those juices flowing. And okay, give it a little massage to get that going. I think that's good right there. Oh, look at how pretty that is. You actually taste the fruitiness of that mango. It's almost like a mango chutney. And what actually also really stands out in my mouth right now is the bread. The bread. It's so fluffy. It's almost like, you can almost like see those little bubbles in the bread. It's very fluffy, it's very light. The beauty of a sabich is all of the ingredients coming together with the sauce, with the fresh vegetables. Right next to the sabich place is a legend of the best falafel in town, and I'm starting to get a little bit full after that hummus, and after that, David has explained to me that the way you've got to eat it, they give you a little falafel on the top here, a little standout falafel, and what you do, you can take a nibble of the falafel first, you can dip it into the tahini, eat this first. Crumbles in your mouth. You have to eat falafel hot. If it's cold, it's not so good. Falafel has to be eaten hot. That's nice and hot, that's crispy, that's fresh. But with the salad, the tahini is creamy, and it's actually kind of rich. And then you've got that fried potato. I mean, local people. Right on one of the side lanes of the market is a
musabaha of root vegetables.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Artichoke and
oh yeah. And then he said this is albacore tuna. You can taste all of the nuts in there. You can taste a little bit of cumin in there. And it's very nutty. Again, that olive oil is just impressive. It's so fragrant. Onions really enhances the flavor. They also brought us out a cherry salad. Cherry salad like this. Oil in it, there's coriander, there's some chilies. This is amazing. I think I'm gonna double prong some cherry. Naturally sweet and salty contrasts. Oh, the cherries are sweet and juicy, and we got that freshness of the coriander. There's almost nothing I love better in the world than crab. Looks like lemongrass and kaffir lime leaves. And the size of these claws, oh, these are beauties. I'm just gonna dig right into this guy. I'm gonna pull off his.
Local. Yeah, from this.
These are local, okay. From the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah, from the beach here.
Oh, I'm gonna pull off these claws. Actually, yeah, I'll eat his claw first. This, I think it's a blue swimmer crab? Blue swimmer?
It's called a blue swimmer, yeah.
A blue swimmer crab. Oh, and if you slide this out correctly, which I probably didn't do, it will come out in nice, like a lemon, a little bit like a lemon butter sauce almost. Yeah, that's amazing. It's so fresh and so good.
This is just done.
Sauce?
They have almost no cooking in it. Just
Oh, okay. I don't think you even need a knife actually. You could just cut this with your fork. Oh, look at the creaminess of that. Okay, take a bite with some of that garlic and some of that on top. Oh, that melts in your mouth. That is extremely rich. Okay, we're starting off with the first plate, which is a red snapper. Artfully decorated. There's some roasted chilies on there. There's some avocado. There's some herbs. I see some dill. There's some peppers and some little flowers as well. I'm gonna try to scoop up everything, fork up everything in one bite. Oh, the fish is so pure. Then that creamy avocado, like a harmony of flavors.
you just take a bunch and put a lot of the stuff underneath. So you have like 3 of those, 2 of those.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Next dish they have brought us is anuloti, gorgonzola stuffed inside, which is blue cheese. Really, really rich. And then the pasta, you can taste that blue cheese flavor, but it's not overpowering. Next dish has arrived. The base of it is very young zucchini, and then there is some blue crab, the meat of the blue crab, plus ricotta, plus some herbs, some dill on there, and then also some white wine sauce. And so what you do is you kind of get everything in one bite. You can chop up that zucchini. It's very, very tender. It's so creamy. It doesn't have a hugely strong, you can actually, the crab starts to come out more and more, but it's subtle at first, and it's amazing. Next up is oxtail capelletti, and then there's a reduced beef and red wine sauce. Oh, that is wonderful. Melt in your mouth.
So basically, this is like a red snapper that's local from the Mediterranean, really fresh. We got it this morning, and the stew under it, it's a Swiss chard with all the greens that we have in the end of the spring, right before the summer.
This is our final main dish, and it is red snapper. And you can just see when they brought it over here, you can smell that crust on the fish. You can see the black pepper on there. Oh, the texture of that fish, it's so fresh. Slightly like citrusy. You can really taste that like slightly blackened crust and the pepper in there. We have a few like bar counter seating, but you mostly just stand here, you wait for your food, you can smell the aroma of the grilling meat. My kind of spot.
Thank you.
I got my pita and I got the sweetbreads. Give it a good squish to get all those things mingling. Oh, you can just feel how soft it is in your hands. It's like squishy, so tender and so smoky. You can taste the saltiness of that.